Welcome back to another episode of Game Changers, where we dive into the mechanics and stories behind some of your favorite games. Today, we're exploring a classic puzzle game that has captivated players for decades, Minesweeper. But we're not just talking about the game itself. We'll be discussing an innovative model context protocol server that allows advanced client agents to engage with Minesweeper in a way you might never have imagined. So, let's get started with the basics. For those who might not know, Minesweeper is a game of strategy and, let's face it, patience, where players have to clear a grid of hidden mines without detonating any of them. Now, imagine applying not just your own skills, but also AI and client agents to navigate the minefield. That's where the MCP server comes in. The MCP server is designed to run alongside the standard Minesweeper game server. To kick things off, users need to set it up locally by following some specific instructions. You first have to build the MCP server using the good old npm install, followed by npm run build. It's a bit like assembling your very own spaceship before launching into the cosmos of Minesweeper. Once you've got that set up, it's time to configure your MCP client. Picture it like giving instructions to a seasoned navigator on how to best traverse a minefield. For instance, if you're operating on a Windows setup with Claude Desktop, you'll need to pull up a config file and make some edits. It might sound complicated, but it's all about pointing your new tool to where it can access the MCP server. So let's pretend you're at the start of a game. You type in a command, and you might say something like, "Start a new game of Minesweeper." Now, imagine having a conversation with your AI agent. You say, "Okay, let's place a flag over here." But what if you place it in the wrong spot? The tension, the stakes. This is what makes the game so thrilling. Now here's an interesting tidbit. Players often give up after several attempts if they keep running into mines. It's a reality check of sorts, right? Knowing when to push through the minefield and when to back off can apply to both the game and our real lives. But I digress. All right, let's pause for a moment here. Why do you think we find games like Minesweeper so engaging? Is it the strategy, the rush of avoiding mines, or perhaps the satisfaction of finally clearing the board? I'd love for you to think about that. As we wrap up this Minesweeper exploration, let's reflect on what we've covered today. The MCP server enables client agents to interact with the game, creating new dynamics that elevate the standard experience. It's not just about flags and mines, it's about strategy, persistence, and yes, sometimes, unfortunately, failure. Thanks for tuning in to Game Changers. We hope you enjoyed this exploration of Minesweeper's intricacies and the innovative technology behind it. Don't forget to subscribe and join us next time for more game insights. And remember, whether in a game or in life, keep your eyes on the prize, dodge those mines, and play to win.